Charles in charge.
No. Charles is not in charge.
Oh, okay. I guess that'd be copyright.
TOS. Charles is just the computer technician. Although his jacket is boss, for sure.
So does he have does he wear shades indoors all the time too?
I don't know if he owns shades. He's one of those guys that just squints and is preoccupied, I think, because he's a computer geek, right? He's not.
He's always looking out windows.
He sees the Matrix, right? So he's like looking around at everything and thinking in code.
LampeCreative, you modified my character sheet in a way that's actually helpful to me, instead of intrusive.
You mean because I answered your question about... I meant to tell you the answer to that question, but instead, apparently, I just control-V it into your description.
Sorry for making you share.
I mean, you do so at your own peril, because I'm already
Sharia...
a little bit salty.
Sharia is now and has always been better at doing things than talking about them.
This is true.
Where I have always been better at thinking about things than either of those.
I'm better at talking about things and not thinking or doing.
You said that when you started playing with your last two.
I was not.
The timing was perfect. The timing was perfect.
So, for the record, I'm pretty sure the first time I had a verbal thought was when I was in, middle school.
A verbal thought?
Till then, all of my thoughts were not words.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to do something about that, because that is a really weird... A bunch of the people that what was I, 16? No, because we were meeting at... the university, so I had to be 23. 21, 22 maybe? I don't remember. Anyway, that was the first time I brought up the fact that people don't necessarily think in language, that language is a transference of thoughts into something that can be communicated. And everybody else at the table was like, no, I think in words. Thinking is the English language. You cannot think without it being in words. And I was like, no.
I only ever use abstract thought.
Really bizarre.
There are people who think in just words, and there are people who have never thought in words in their entire life.
Yeah, it's aphantasia.
I think when I think in words, I think in pictures of words.
That is the opposite of aphantasia, which is hypertasia. I don't remember. But yeah, that's another thing where people think in images.
Yeah.
When I was working on Colony Wars, the Canis Rex, the space dogs, that's why they didn't do language that much. Most of what they did was psychic, because they were a psychic species. So they would impart visuals into one another's minds in order to communicate. It was extremely visual, but a lot of it was also olfactory because they were dogs. So communicating with humans was very difficult because humans don't smell like that. So it had to be all visual. So they have to highlight the visual parts when they impart it into. They have to highlight visual parts that make up for lack of smell. And my character's name was based on hunting a moose because of it, or something like that. I don't remember the details. I was a big dog. I was a good boy.
Of the 33 people we heard from, 13 responded pictures, 15 responded words, 5 said both. To the question, do you think in pictures or words?
Uh-oh. What is this? Is this...
So it's pretty close to a 50-50 split.
Right.
judging by
Yeah, see?
college
Yeah,
That's
kids.
way.
It's like
yeah, and it's the fact that the fact that humans don't speak smell like the dogs do is actually it's basically just a inflation of the fact that in some communities and cultures the names for colors don't line up.
Oh yeah.
This is
Mhm.
different colors.
Yeah, that's true. Color systems of numbers are like that too, by the way. Even though the
exactly.
10 base system that we use now is pretty dominant, there are still other forms of numbers out there, and it like when you tell college students that there's more than just the 10 base number system and the 10 base number system is not the key to reality, they break down. They cannot handle it. It's
I mean, I'm a college student, and I think that's perfectly fine because I took calculus and know what base 8 is.
yeah, but you're also really weird.
I loved calculus. It was great.
See, weird. That's what I. This is an accountant. This is an accountant who's taken calculus 3. This does not. You're over here. I've mirrored you again. You're over here. I need to put you on that monitor so I stop being confused about where I'm pointing.
So
near the end of my college career, I had to start taking classes that weren't science in order to. So I took a history class called the History of Math because, of course, I did.
Yeah.
Right, and it went over shit like the base 60 system, which was actually base 10, base 12.
No.
that sounds an awful lot like time.
It sounds like worse than France.
No, okay, so here's the thing. It's what the Babylonians used, and it's why time and circles are measured like they are.
The Babylonians used your mom.
See? I'm so smart.
Yep. Yes, I saw your number system for the Thren, and I really liked it.
Oh, I need to go look at it.
I couldn't.
I'm bad at looking at letters.
I couldn't clear the art off of the brief document that I was making when I was cutting stuff out. I didn't have the heart to delete the art asset, so they still got to see that.
So, Mary, the Thren system is base 6.
I know, but I'm sorry. I'm busy getting distracted by the null letters because I think they're really cute.
But yeah, I really liked the Thren number system. I thought it was rather elegant.
Where were the numbers written down?
They look like little suns, kind of.
Do they?
Yeah.
Like
6 is a little sun.
references to celestial bodies would actually be quite
Which picture, please?
apropos.
I know I'm human, but I'm bad at recognizing patterns.
Threnor 5. Does she mean base 5?
Yeah.
Surely.
But read the previous letters. The number, well, Mariah have base 6, Rast base 8, Thren base 5-ish.
Ish.
Yeah. But I can't find the picture because I am blind. And
I too am based ish. That's a left tube beam. Gamers don't understand. Still. Bring me the nut ice cream.
Okay, copy. And I suppose I'll have to paste this into the...
Why are you copying it when you could just describe the location in the book to me?
Why do you think that?
At least the book I'm using, it's page 8.
Description of the place that something is not that useful. Everybody
It's
always
not
thinks
that
it's going to be. It
useful.
never is.
Initial vowel. Am I just blind?
No, that's me.
I think I'm just blind. I cannot comprehend. Fine, just send it to me directly.
I'm trying to figure out safety key.
Spider! Oh, Queenie, you're amazing and lovely and wonderful. Queenie sent it to me instead.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Are we? Is Patty Queenie? Is that what's happening?
Because I'm bad at remembering names.
Yas Queen.
Spider Queen. Yeah. Spider Queen. So Queenie.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Long, long queen.
I do like these numbers a lot.
But you see what I mean by them being little suns?
And no, they look more like clouds to me. I like the number 19. It looks like a face. It looks like a little puppy dog face.
So do I.
Which number were you saying looks like sun? 5?
Well, 1 second. I'm going to save this numbers. And then I'm going to upload it, and you tell me if that's the same thing or if I'm actually using different numbers.
Alright.
I might be confusing my shit.
Send it to me. Where are you putting it?
I'm gonna put it into changed stars.
Okay.
It'll be under N because I called it numbers.
Oh, nice. Woo, I'm glad you like the name. Happy Face. I really like these numbers. They're pretty dope.
Yeah, that one. Did you not upload?
Oh, interesting. That is not at all what the picture that I have looks like. And where the hell did you find that?
Page 8? They might be Mirai numbers instead.
Are you in Change Stars or something else?
I'm in changed stars. Deleting
I
one.
have no idea where that picture is. At all. Page 8?
So the thing is, Lampe actually sent me at least 2 different things, and this is the one I found when I typed in changed stars.
Well, pay your scumbag. How dare you?
Why am I the bad guy again?
Because you sent us bad sources!
We've been over that. Why are you yelling at me for that just now?
I've been yelling at you, but I'm yelling at you especially now.
Okay.
What,
Anyway,
which species uses the numbers that look like sun? Oh, that's so good!
oh yeah, so this
Oh,
is Mirai. So yeah. I like the Mirai one. It is rather slick. Let me
So
look
here,
through
let
here.
me share. These are the threat. Right.
We're going to be number nerds because you have a map.
Yeah, I may be an accountant, but let me tell you how fond I am of etymology and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're having a
those are
time.
pretty.
I was not expecting that to be the big hit of the night, but hell yeah, let's just...
Yeah, and then here's the rest.
20s look like boobies.
Trying to look like boobies?
Miriam's like, I love boobies!
They do look like boobies! Those look exactly like all those, like the praise femininity statues that our mom had. I do. But look at 19, Shara.
Yeah.
That's world building.
89 kind of looks like a Ninja Turtle.
Like,
Uh,
hey, you got rid of my face because you're too busy looking at numbers.
Oh, you're correct. That did happen.
I like these.
I can't get back
I'm
in now.
sure your thing is really like it's sneak peek doesn't show, but like I can click on it and see it.
Yeah.
There we
So
Yeah,
90 looks like
I agree. That one logistically makes way more sense for that to be the Mirage.
Okay, your guy, I am now tasking you with finding the 69s and the 420s while I use the bathroom.
It looks like
Nice.
a bird, but I don't know what 420 would look like. Oh, I do know what 420 would look like, probably.
I think 420 for the Thren would look like,
Give me a second, I'm just gonna do it. Where's that? Alright.
Would it just be 42 with the 0?
No. It'd be 4, as in, it'd be 4 and then 20, which is boobies. Oh my god. I love 420 for the Mirai. Give me 1 second. It goes. Like this. And then like this. And then
420 for the Mirai is just 70.
this is true. And then I need to draw double. Nope. Unacceptable. And I believe this is accurately enough for 20 in thread. Yeah, I was right, yeah. Yeah, Bridget movies. It literally looks like the first bit is just a fucking uterus and the second bit is boobies. It's like 420 is the most feminine number you could probably get in French. I genuinely adore this. It's hilarious. Yeah. Can you see on the Discord? Are you on the Discord yet? Yeah.
Yes.
So I put it in change stars on the Discord.
3.
It's terribly drawn because I used paint and I didn't even do it nicely. Yeah, it's in Lamp Edition. You are patty cakes, right? Yeah.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
69 is 11 of these.
Love to be able to open it. So instead I'm gonna do this. Yeah, man. Yeah, I like this number system. It's a fun number system. And I don't even have to work hard to think because it's base 5. And that's even easier than base 10. Oh, man. Okay, give me 1 second. I need to figure out how to, if I send this to Keith, and then I open up Keith, I can copy it, bring it over here, so I can actually look at these numbers and letters and shit. Okay.
I mean, it's basically gone. Too much to lose. Million other lights.
Okay, I think I got 69.
Well done.
The problem with the Mirai number system is that it gets rather large because of the verticalness of it.
Well, they probably have some kind of shorthand.
I think it would be this one then.
If you're doing it on screen, they can't see it.
I know.
So it might actually be
This.
okay. So assuming each one is a digit, because
Eh.
the Meraki we only have 2 things. So if instead it is, okay, so if we assume that's 10, 20, 30, 40,
Okay.
50, 60. But we need one more. So it's actually one like that, and then one more for the 11. And then we have, so that's 66, 67, 8, 9. There's 69. Okay. Now, 420 is exactly 76s.
For a sec, I forgot what it was you were doing.
So,
I swear this writing style was just designed for me.
Found a weird place to stand, but whatever. As long as it's working.
And then,
I'm turning the music on.
yeah.
okay.
I believe this is how you write the word, which would be the Gren equivalent to blaze it, which to be fair, is not true anyway, because currently I'm using the word gas instead of fire, but I don't know what the word fire looks like.
Well, you can gas it.
Blaze it. Yeah.
You just have to be consuming the substance differently.
Times 2.
No, I really am scrolled all the way up. That's crazy sauce.
Yeah. And
Okay.
I'm very confident
Got the
in
69 wrong.
actually.
See, I haven't had practice changing bases for a very long time. But I'm getting better at the moment. What I need is, okay. So. There's only 136 in.
What did I do to break this? Oh, goodness. Well, I had the quality really good, and now suddenly the quality is really bad. Shut up, Google! Why do you always have to remind me that I'm using it? You know I'm logged in. That's
Yeah.
the point.
There's always just weird boxes of nonsense in the way. I hate it.
3.
Oh, I had it on cycle. That's right. Well, that's going to annoy me later because I didn't shut off the cycle before I closed it.
Why? How did I break this?
Forgot I had Adorno and Horkheimer in the other
So
window.
well before.
Okay. Then we have.
And I opened a new one, so I've broken it through.
So we have 36. We have 5 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have 3 1s. weapons.
I don't know why its quality was so well a minute ago, and now when I try to copy and paste it, its quality is trash. I
Okay,
don't know what happened to stuff.
now I'm sure that is correct.
Excellent.
69 is correct.
Nice.
Now,
Yeah, 69 just looks like a bird face in Ren.
Well, that was easy.
okay. So,
That looks pretty
for
good to me.
20 has 4 digits.
We're so distracted from the goal of tonight's session.
You are. But I'm a fucking nerd.
Well, is there anything else that anybody needs before we're ready for next Wednesday?
I have no idea. I don't know what I know, and therefore I cannot tell you the answer.
No, I think like my character's good.
Mm-hmm.
There's no point trying to get a weapon, right? Like I'm not a fighter.
Yeah.
Yes, I fixed it.
I'll grab a pipe or something if I have to, right? And make an improvised attack.
As I was saying, you get improvised weapons is +1 to the attack roll and the damage, so it's nothing to sneeze at.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like if I need to, I'll grab a book.
Yeah. I mean, if you're getting that extra attack dice seriously, it's better than using some actual weapons.
Wait, did I use the wrong?
Mind you,
I feel
those
like I
weapons
used
can
the
be
wrong
concealed.
thing.
I mean, no one's gonna be like, "Oh, he has a book," and I'll be like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm a scientist."
Alien algebra.
Bonk.
Oh, I think I used the wrong symbol for blade too. I did blaze is right, but I think I used the wrong symbol for 2. I did. This is the correct symbol.
Well, Her Majesty did not correct you.
It
So.
looks like a penis.
Well, many things do. Penises, for example.
It is superior.
Don't draw penises on the map, please. You know I hate that. I'm getting out ahead of Sharia. She's the one who's doodling on the screen.
I would also like to note that gas is, I believe this is pronounced beige.
Bougie? Is it bougie gas?
No, bay, like
Okay.
Cantaloupe bay.
So, this.
I'm changing it. I'm changing it to a verb because I did it wrong, and I also used love, which is hilarious and I also put them in the wrong order. So this basically says gas love.
Gas love.
Which isn't wrong necessarily.
420 gas love.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, I was right. Yeah.
So, I'm going to assume there's just one more digit, but otherwise I got 420 and 69 being identical. Except for
Fascinating.
the last digit, which is 0.
There's a bit much.
This, of course, makes the Mirai actually awesome.
Yeah.
How long have each of these characters known each other? We know about
me
you
and
two.
Callum.
Yes, we know about
Yeah,
you two.
me and Callum know each other.
So,
Possibly even before we were assigned to each other.
so everybody else just met on the ship.
Well,
I am familiar with the professor.
indeed. So unless we have some reason to interact with the professor before this, the only other link I can think is if we like met with Charles on purpose because he can smell us, and that's weird.
No,
If
it's
we were on
not.
the same campus.
That's not weird. It's just something that's important to note because of things that might come up later.
Yeah.
It is normal. It would be weird if he didn't, because it would mean that he was an unaltered human.
Mm.
So that's something that is good came up in conversation too.
So I believe this would be the actual 2 gas. Okay, here we go.
What the hell's happening with deck 2?
Oh right, so that specific word that is labeled gas is actually a part of gas giant. And so I haven't written it. Oh yeah, you're right, that does say world. You're right. So I'm writing world love. Which is that not what plays in it is anyway though?
World love?
Yeah. You're
Okay.
right, you're 100% right. That is
Too
gas
bad.
giant. And that makes a lot more sense now. It's structuring.
420
And then deck 2 has nothing. That's
Yeah,
problematic.
you're 100% right.
That's the 4.
Uh-oh.
I don't think so. I think it's just funny now.
Can you try and keep it on stream? Jesus. And then the boobies. Yeah, then you have to add the boobies. Be very careful. TOS, etc.
What?
So those are the 69 and the 420 for each of the new number systems that we know of.
Yeah.
Well done.
I love how 69 and 420 are the same.
No, it's alt.
By the way, Queenie, if you are still there,
Yeah, oh 100% yeah.
did I pick the correct way to do that last empty digit? Assuming, of course, I'm doing digits correctly.
I don't care this much. It's not.
Because it might actually be slightly wrong, because a 7 is two ones stacked on top of each other, which makes sense because that's like the same as 11, which means 6 is like a 10. But I think I'm right.
Close enough.
But like,
Copy this and paste here.
I'm not sure.
Yes. I mean, it's slightly off kilter, but not like terrible. Yeah, it is livable.
I like the word sad. That's a funny looking word.
Because like, so Miriam, is it just me? But if you look at the little picture for the Mirai, it looks like it goes from the equivalent of a 9, that is the thing before the double digits, and straight to the effective 11. But
what are you talking about?
I mean, it could.
You're not at all right.
But Queenie says I'm right, so
There's too much to the
shrug.
Well, this time you fought us all. 10 million other lives. It's like war. 4 times. Move! Get in the damn Okay. Close enough. It's back.
Ah, that's fair.
This one's smaller.
I've written the word Mirai underneath your numbers, Shara.
Oh, thank you.
I should have been holding the Alt key. I was not holding the Alt key. Now it's done. And my fault.
Nice.
Why is it huge?
Well, I've written the word. I really like this writing system. It's pretty dope.
All right. We're not going to end up with something like last time where I thought we were just fucking around because we had everything covered, and then I realized later.
Yeah, we're probably gonna end up like that.
God damn it.
Yeah. My handwriting on Roll20 is kind of crap, but that's just because Roll20 is just like that.
Well, that's what happens when you write with a mouse.
And also Roll20. Hey, I did quite good on Paint, where I can easily click undo and try again.
Sheree is much better on Paint as well. She just very stubbornly feels the need to write on Roll20.
I don't think I'm doing too bad. I'm quite pleased with my handwriting in this. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you can just type the thing and type in numbers in the text thing. I don't know why everybody feels the need to draw their numbers. You do you, I guess.
I was not talking the numbers handwriting. That's whatever. I mean,
that's whatever. Well, yeah, I mean,
look at the word Mirai. It's good enough, but you would have to look at the word Mirai to be like, ah, yes, that is Mirai, unless you were fluent in Mirai.
Unless you were fluent in, yeah.
We're not Mirai, in Thread. Unless you were fluent in Thread, because that's the Thread word for the word Mirai.
That wasn't confusing at all. What I meant is that you wrote 69, 4, and 20 when you could have just used the text input and typed them.
Oh, wait, you're right. I did do that wrong. Where is it?
Well, this time you're not at all right.
Yeah. Because this is actually supposed to be the number 400. It is a 4, but because of its location, it's number 400.
So is that not compounded? It's just this is 400 and this is 20, and you.
No, it is the number 4, and because of its location, it's 400.
Okay.
I think Friendling is technically base 100.
Like this. And yeah, you're right. It is base 100 with a 5 subbase. Because the numbers are distinguished by changes at every 5.
Oops. Because of construction, my DoorDash driver can't access my ice cream.
Yeah. So the first 5 numbers, including 0, have a specific format, and then then that base format flips for the next 5, and then something is added to the format for the next 5, and then it is once again flipped, but the addition remains, and then so on and so forth until you get to 100.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Queenie agrees with a subbase of 10 and a further subbase of 5.
Yeah.
The little purple line. That makes it so much more clear, Miriam.
You're welcome. Oh man.
Alright. So, it is 9 o'clock.
Hmm.
Can we do prologue role-playing for 1 hour, or do we need more than 1 hour for it?
Do you want to? What do you want to do? Because we could also raid now.
I have no idea. I don't know if I understand what's happening, but I am confident that my character sheet has needed the least amount of changes. And that's weird, because I don't know what I'm doing.
Hold Alt, go back. Alright. This is vaguely a map now.
Because I'm cool with either way, technically speaking, but Miriam's brain is not all here.
Queenie, I do have a question. If you're still here, do Thread tend to go by their family name or their personal name, and does it depend on the relationship with the person in question?
But yeah, I also have an really early start tomorrow, so I prefer not to.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
you're the only one with a decisive opinion.
Yeah,
I mean, I will if we will, but
I mean, I've got no.
Other than the fact we want to know
Queen later, I'm going to regret everything.
on whether or not Mary uses her first or last name.
Yeah.
Personal name more so.
Okay. Cool. Like American. Awesome.
tomorrow's my first day back in society, and they want me there early for training.
Hmm.
Lame.
Hey, after 2 weeks of not being able to go up my front door, I'm okay to go for some training. At least I'm getting paid again.
Alright. So it sounds like reading we are, and then next week there will actually be role playing.
Yeah.
And maybe even combat.
Only if you're very unlucky.
Yeah.
I have to come up with a good voice or something for this. Don't I?
Company name is the last name? That's crazy sauce.
I mean, since we are bug people, can we just go like the whole time?
Oh.
Well, I mean, we can probably
Cool.
chitter if necessary.
Oh, that implies to me that Professor is actually a part of Draxigar's name. Draxigar's actual name is Professor.
Traxi,
Oh,
Yeah. Professor Draxigar. That is straight up his name.
yeah, he legally had his name changed to Professor
Yeah.
when he procured the monocle.
Exactly.
Well, he is now part of the Professor Company.
Exactly.
Oh no, he is an extremely free agent.
Oh yeah, no, that's the thing. He is self-employed and thus can give himself whatever fucking name he wants for his company.
So there's occasionally there are these academics that like their books sell gangbusters, and then they start to get like a real kind of weird. And some of them are like hilariously they turn into almost frightening. They get almost frighteningly entrepreneurial. And I'm sort of leaning way into that with the whole the Rast or space capitalists thing and being like, yeah, we're gonna go all the way with that. So technically, he works for the university because they're the ones who give him tenure and pay him. But he's also got a lot of other streams of income, as it were.
Yeah. I love my stupid paint gun, and I love my silly hat, and my oversized coats. I'm sexy.
All right, let's go.
I love my very silly friend. Yeah, he's pretty great. I like him a lot. I'm quite pleased.
Streamlabs doesn't
very-
have my raid notification on Streamlabs. Why is that?
I'm very excited for this because he is one of Traxigar's students. But the reason he's Traxigar's student is one, because Traxigar is adorable, and two, because it's important to know what things are dangerous and what things are not dangerous out in the many worlds that there are. And that is all the reason to be in this line.
Yeah, and the awareness of danger is not what the Thren are good at. The Thren are good at being friendly. They're not good at figuring out whether the thing they're being friendly to intends to eat them or not.
Exactly.
The whole universe is their petting zoo.
How do you exit mod here? I can never remember how to do that.
Alright, if I die before my next stream, I'll see you in Hell Chat.
Yeah.
Exit mod. Oh no, edit mod view. Well, I broke something.
How was that session 0? I understood you at the -1. Jocelyn, hello, greetings.
Yeah.
Raiders, this is exactly why the spin was front screen is necessary.
One of you needs to make it so that the stream is not coming out of your head, out of your microphone.
Amazing. What? Incredible? Do you have numbers and like operating procedure?
Numbers and operating procedure.
To improve university workers, a raid that does that. Figured out how to use the letters, the glyphs. You had numbers, but I didn't know you had like multiplied by.
One of you is ahead of me, and I really want you to stop. Share.
Not me.
Sorry?
I swear to God.
Oh. Right.
Oh, wow. Am I hearing this through Discord and not the stream? Yes,
Oh,
I
yeah,
muted the
it's right
tab,
up
and I'm hearing from Sharia. I didn't even realize
Sorry.
that I had the tab muted. I've been listening to Leave through Sharia this whole time and had no idea. Oh, there's music.
Yeah.
it's pretty dope.
You got the link. Check shows you're on.
But now we need to look up the rest numbers. We're going to have to do
No.
that at a point.
No, I shared them.
Oh.
Didn't I? Yeah, they're at the end. They have base 8, but I don't know how to compound their numbers. Oh no, yes I do. Maybe? Yeah, because that's a 0. So yeah, 1 0. Yeah, so we know how to compound them, but they compound them in reverse. So they put 0 before the check.
Meh, I hate it. Meh.
Thank you for your time. Like, comment, subscribe, and share.